to the Scamslam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok. Hey, Catherine, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm just waiting for some folks to join up. Hey, animal lover. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Tammy. I'm good. How are you? Hey, Janky. Hey, Mora. Yeah, I'm just waiting for some folks to join. You might want to share this out. Hey, Fendi. Welcome in. Because there's an account. Oh, really, Karina? There's an account that's accusing a bunch of people of being cyberbullies and more. And I'm going to show you what account made the accusations and who they're accusing. Oh, I just started, Mrs. Bella Zoe. Just started, waiting for some folks to come in. And some of this is going to be going back in time with some of it. Oh, yeah, Fendi. They're accusing a bunch of awareness people. And they were calling out specific accounts. Some of them are my followers. Okay, Karina, thanks. And I'm here to defend my followers. No, not really. Mrs. Bella Zoe. She was live on Clapper for a little bit this morning. Saying a bunch of more wild stuff. But not really any updates law enforcement wise, other than she was supposed to go to the police department yesterday morning. But thank you, MJ. But she made a bunch of excuses and did not go. And she claims she rescheduled for Monday. But then, I don't know, on Clapper, she was saying, oh, I don't know if I'm going to go. Like, the police don't just show up for no reason. You know, I think they're trying to do something to me. She's not acting as cocky about the police situation as she was before. Hello, beauty girl. Welcome in. And video is hanging on. That's good. That's good. I shared it out. Hey, Snicks. So, yeah, not really any significant updates. Yeah, I think she's a little bit more scared than she was before. Hey, Crystal. Thank you, Tammy. Thanks for the heart me's. I appreciate it. Hey, Mama G. Yeah, I think she's thinking a little bit differently about this now. But I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. Oh, really, Karina? Okay. Thank you, Save the Wolves. Hey, it's just me and Duck. You reported the GoFundMe? Good. So, thank you, Terry. I'm going to get started. If anybody comes in late, I'll try to recap, but it's going to be hard because it's a little convoluted, and hopefully you can keep up with what's going on. Hey, Country for Life. So, I had encountered this account a while ago. Oh, good, Karina. Hey, always be honest. I had encountered this account a while ago. Let me adjust this. Called Exposing Diva's Cult. And if you don't know what that's about, it's an account that was trying to expose DIVAREBEL, who covers Faith Langhorne quite a bit, and I guess a few others. So, at first, I supported this account, okay? And we're going to go back in time. Who's Alex Fisher? Oh, the person you're exposing. Yeah, so we're going to go back in time a little bit to tell you about Diva in case you don't know who Diva is, okay? Now, again, Diva is a creator who streams Faith Langhorne and I guess some others. I really don't know because I don't watch her content anymore. Now, at first I was supportive of this account because they were calling out problematic things that Diva was doing. If you recall, and if you've been around for a while, you know, I don't support this account anymore, and I'm about to tell you why, okay? So, if you don't recall, Diva was a mod for me for a short time, maybe about 2 months, and then I found out that she was racist, okay? Now, if you don't believe me, I will show you. I know we're going back in time here because this is from about 1.5 years ago. But and the posts were from 2015. Okay. This was a post she made on Facebook. Got some new stuff this weekend. She bought her and the family t-shirts with the Confederate flag and bought the Confederate flag to fly in front of their house. This says, I ain't racist by these are what you call pussy ass N-words. Hit a woman in front of me like that and I'll show you what an ass beating is. This is Kirsten. I'm going to show you her account now, okay? Just stick with me. Stick with me because I can only show you one thing at a time, all right? She also said here on Facebook, to the person who reported my pictures last night, middle finger up and join the rest of the trash I live by. Guess I must have hurt someone's soft spot all because I speak the truth. You don't like what I post or say and can't handle it. GTF off my page. Tired of not being able to voice my opinion or just be honest about people in this world. Let's set something straight to the dumbass who reported me. I'm far from racist. Okay. I have plenty of black family and friends, but there's a difference between blacks and N-words. She didn't spell it out there, but, and then she said, AKA, can you read that? PORCH, monkeys. When you do nothing but cause drama, don't work. Stay up till obscene hours of the night being ratchet outside my house when us good people have families and work, smoke 420, deal rugs, throw your trash in my yard, and try to F every white girl you see. Yes, you are labeled. I'm tired of apologizing for my honest, whatever, truth, blah, blah, blah. Oops, sorry. Go to school, get an education, check your damn grammar, and get right, period. And then she said, oh, and to add, my van's been broken into in my house 2 times, so hate what I say. I don't care because I'm done and fed up with trash-ass people. I'm just so tired of the trashy-ass black people around here. They have no lives, sell rugs 24/7, try to F every white chick that walks by, are loud as F, as if they aren't able to be seen anyways, always putting my trash in my yard. My husband gets up at 4:15 for work, da-da-da-da-da, okay. I have kids, I'm done and fed up, and I'm going to be the biggest bitch on the block here real soon. Here's a homophobic post by her. No, she has a new account. I'm going to show you. Here's one's, you know, supporting the Confederate flag. Oops, sorry. Southern pride. Something not all will understand, but means the world to the rest of us. She's not even in the South, by the way. Okay, just putting that out there. Not that it matters, because a friend posted this. I tried to like it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Confederate flag. Again. Here's one that is anti-immigrant. So I know you're not going to be able to read this. I'm just putting this on the screen for right now. After I found out about these posts on Facebook, and she was my mod at the time, I called all of our mods to a mod chat, and some of those mods are here, and to confront her. And as I was posting those screenshots in the chat, I was posting them in the chat so she could see what posts I was referring to. And she had already entered the call. And so my mods were all in the call waiting for me to come in as I was posting these screenshots. And before I got in there, she said to the other mods, I'm not racist. Well, don't quote it word for word, but it was something like this, okay? I'm not racist. I've lived around N-words all my life. But she said the word. So in one part of it, she's saying she's not racist. No, this is DIVAREBEL. She used the N-word. Right. J Grandma. So in one part of it, she says, I'm not racist, and then says the N-word in the second part of her statement. And so when I came into the call and questioned her about it, she said, well, the Confederate flag is our heritage. And then I was like, what heritage? What are you talking about? And she said, well, wait, let me get my husband on the phone. He can explain it to you. I'm like, look, I don't want to talk to your husband. And then he was in the background saying, it's our heritage. Like, I said, that's exactly what a racist would say. I said, that is exactly what a racist would say. And either she hung up then or I kicked her out. I'm not sure which. And then right afterwards, she made this post. Well, I kicked her out of our Discord. This was on a Discord call. I kicked her out. I blocked her. I held a whole live about her. Oh, she hung up. I held a whole live about her, exposing all of this stuff. And she ended up posting this in our Discord before I was able to, get to the menu to kick her out. I don't know if you can read that. It says, well, if you want to hate me, that's fine. I have no hard feelings, but the end, I can't help what she meant to say. Uneducated people say and do. I'm done. And it was a thing saying that the Confederate flag is not a sign of racism. It's a part of Southerners' heritage, despite what you may believe or you've been taught by the Civil War was not about freeing the slaves. Many other factors were involved. Also, the Confederate flag is a part of Southern heritage, no matter what race. If you were born and raised in the South, it is our heritage. It is not racist. So, when she was confronted with everything, she doubled down on it. She made this post in our Discord, and she also posted this same post on her TikTok account. And this was like a year and a half ago. It was not all that long ago. She doubled down on it, on her beliefs and everything she said. And she said the N-word again. Like, it was just unbelievable. So, DIVAREBEL is now using, her name on here used to be DIVAREBEL 007. She is now using, let me find the account. Give me a second here. This is the account she's using now. And she has over 9,000 followers. Sorry if you can't see that very well. This is not a great stand. It's prevailed T.007. And I believe, like, I don't watch her account, right? Like, I always have her blocked. I've had her blocked ever since we removed her as a mod. Hold on, I'm gonna unplug my phone. I think that's what's disturbing things. I've had her blocked. I've had her blocked ever since she was removed as a mod and blocked and kicked out of Discord and all of that. But now she has a new account name. She keeps changing her account name and trying to rebrand herself and stuff. So that's who that is. Okay. Now, I've heard, again, I don't watch her, but I've heard a lot of problematic things that she ends up, causing a lot of issues. She has, gotten rid of a lot of mods, over the past few months, especially. And some of those mods are disgruntled, and for good reason, right? Some of those mods are upset because of the way that she just discarded them. Some of them are claiming that she has doxed them. Some of them are talking about how she is racist. Some of them are talking about how they're saying that she mocks people with disabilities and makes fun of people as she's streaming. Again, I don't watch her streams, to be honest. All I can say that I know is that she's racist. And so I would never, ever associate with an account like this. She's blocked. She wasn't here because I didn't know her new account name. Her old account was blocked, and now this one is blocked. And she's not somebody that I would ever consider awareness. She also has a backup account, and this is her backup account, Awake and Aware. I think it's like Awake and Aware 000, actually. Okay. So I can vouch for the fact that she is racist. So when this other account came out, exposing Diva, I was in favor of that because they were bringing up, some of the racist things and some of the problematic things that she has said and done, right? I had been following this account, and I had even liked a couple of their videos. Her name was DIVAREBEL 007 prior to this. So I had even liked and maybe even shared a couple of their videos, because I thought it was good that this account was spreading awareness about Diva. But today I got an email or I should say a TikTok message from a few followers. Yeah, these accounts are both bad to me. Okay. This account, now the videos are gone now because I called them out and they got rid of the videos, but I already screen recorded them for you. This account made a post accusing a whole bunch of awareness people, including some of my followers, accusing them of being supporters of Diva and being cyberbullies. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you the videos. There are some people here in the chat that your name might be shown in one of these videos. Okay? Or you may know some of these people who are being shown in these videos. And that's why I messaged this person and let them know that they were spreading misinformation, that the people that she was showing in these videos of being cyberbullies and supporters of Diva were not. The person that messaged me was like, I'm mentioned in this video and I don't even know why, basically, like, can you report this video? And I'm like, it has to do with DIVAREBEL. And they were like, I don't follow her. Like this, and this person sent me a screenshot and proved that she does not follow Diva. She's not a supporter by Diva in any way. But she was accused in this video of being a follower and a supporter of Diva and a cyberbully. Okay? So, I'm going to play you. This account made 4 videos calling out a whole bunch of people's accounts. Okay? So I'm going to show them to you. And if you are one of these people, or if you know any of these people, you might want to let them know, because some of the accounts look familiar to me and some did not. Okay? Hold on. I want to make sure I get it right from the beginning so I don't miss anything. This was one of the videos. See, look, it says cyberbullies. Meet some of the cult. Not just the mods, but those who comment, etc. So anybody who comments, apparently, on any of Diva Rebel's videos, which a lot of people didn't even know that was Diva Rebel's account, right? Anybody who comments on any of her videos or reposts them or anything, she's now saying that you are part of Diva Rebel's cult and you are a cyberbully. You know, I mean, one of Diva Rebel's videos might have popped up on your FYP, and maybe it was about Jordan Paul, and you put a comment or you reposted it or something. Well, now you're being associated with a cyberbully and being in a cult with a racist. Okay? So that to me is wrong. Okay. Let me play this because it scrolls really fast through TikTok profiles. Okay? So pay attention because it might be you or it could be someone that you know. Okay? A couple of those look familiar to me. Look, starting over. I can't slow it down. It saved in my camera roll. I can play it again for you if you want. You want to look at them again? I know a couple. I know like at least 2 or 3 of those. You know any of these people? If you're friends with any of these people, you might want to share this out. Hey, Virgo. Thank you, Mabel. That was one that I recognized right away. All right, now there's 4 videos like this. 4 videos like this. All right, let's check out part 2. Oops. That's part 3. All right, this is part 2. Right, Bethany. Some are maybe legit, right? But I know some are not. Yep, there was you, Annabelle, and there was Berries. Somebody want to share this out? The Berries. That was one I recognized right away too. I'm going to let it go through again. Yup. Yup. Mm-hmm. I'm letting it play through again. Thank you for sharing it to Berries. Hey, Berries. Yeah. You're in this video being accused of being a cyberbully and a part of DIVAREBEL's cult. I'll let it play through again. If anybody knows any of these people, this account is accusing you of supporting DIVAREBEL the racist and being a cyberbully. Yeah, all because you may have commented on a video or liked a video or something. I know, Berries. I believe you. Thank you, Trisha. This is why I'm putting this out here, because I'm defending people who were innocently accused of this bullshit. All right, that's part 2. Let's see who's in part 3.
One fight, say the wrong loud like a buy one, get one fight. Say the wrong thing and I just might bite. I'm the reason your therapist raised her rate. The chaos your mama said to never date.
I recognize Lulu. Exactly, Random Panda, and that's what I told them. Thank you for messaging Granny Annie. Lee? You're welcome, Berries. Beauty. Chief Slapaho? Shit show? What? Thank you. I'm going to let it play through again in case you missed any. Yeah. Yeah, Chief. Uh-huh. I just might bite. I'm the reason your therapist raised her rate. The chaos your mama said to never date. I don't argue with fools. Harley. I'll show you the account again. I showed it in the beginning. I'll show it again. But they are saying that you are part of Diva racist Kirsten's cult and cyberbullies. I know Chief too. Ah, see, it's the thing. A lot of people don't know that it's Diva. I'll show you the accounts again. Share or inform anybody you know on these lists. All right, that's part 3. Let's see who's in part 4. Cricket. I know, no way. Cricket. I'm untouchable, you're outclassed. Oh, exposing Al Fisher. Genie. Oh. But your reflection doesn't reach that far. You're stuck on pause, replaying lies. Watching me thrive while your envy flies. Your punches miss, your threats lazy days. In this game of yours, you'll never win. Here for this BS. You're a coward, you're a joke. Laughing inside as I watch you choke. You try to haunt me, but I'm way ahead. CLA. You'll see who wins in the end instead. She extra. Me, fool. I'm untouchable, you're outclassed. Keep talking trash, your time won't last. Blowing smoke, go ahead, take a bow. Rammer Jammer. You can't break me, I'm steady, unchained. Cricket. This is replaying some of them are duplicated. Yeah, you made it. I'm untouchable, you're outclassed. Keep talking trash, your time won't last. I'm gonna let it play through again, in case you wanna share this out to anybody, these people that you know. Thank you. I'm untouchable, you're outclassed. Keep talking trash, your time won't last. You throw shade, think you're a star, but your reflection doesn't reach that far. You're stuck on pause, replaying the lies. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they showed like 100 profiles by now, right? Should probably, well, maybe not 100, maybe about 80. Probably 20 in each video, and there was 4 videos. Yes, I will show all the accounts again. Right, disturbed one. I'm untouchable, you're outclassed. Keep talking trash, your time won't last. All right, so we're not going to go through it again. So 4 videos, probably at least what, 20 to 25. I didn't even count how many profiles are shown in each video. Probably 80 to 100 profiles shown that they are saying are cyberbullies and part of Diva's cult. Supporters of Diva. The account that posted this, I will show you. And I'll show you Diva's account too. I mean, both of these accounts now are problematic to me. At first, I supported this account because they were calling Diva out for being a racist and other problematic things she was doing. But now they're falsely accusing all of these people of being cyberbullies. Hey, CLA, you were just shown in a video that I just showed. This is the one that posted the video. Stop.the.stream.bullies. Exposing Diva's cult. Again, at first, I did support this account. I thought, well, that's good because Diva is a problem. Diva is a racist. I've had my personal experience with that. And if you were here in the beginning, I went through and showed you the proof why, right? But when these videos were brought to my attention this morning, there was somebody shown in one of those videos that were like, I don't even know why my profile's being shown here. Like, I don't even know what Diva's account is. And then they showed me a screenshot proving that they're not friends with Diva. Okay? So, this is the account that posted the videos. I'll show you Diva's account too because, again, so now both of these are a problem to me. All right? Because they're spreading misinformation and they're falsely accusing people of being cyberbullies and supporting. And I'm going to show you all the messages that I had with that account today. Because I directly contacted that account and they said some pretty interesting things. This is Diva's account. She also has a backup account that is Awake and Aware 000, I believe is the full name of it. Awake, the letter N, Aware 000. In fact, it's shown on one of her videos, but this is a screenshot. I'm not on her page. Oh, I was mad. I was mad exposing. I was mad. Because that person, okay, this not Diva, but the other account, is falsely accusing a bunch of my followers of supporting a racist and being a cyberbully at the same time. This is the account that posted. Oh, good. Good, Mindy. This is the account that posted the videos with the accusations. Now, I don't even know where to go with this next. Maybe I'll just jump to the messages that I had with them today. when I found out, let me see. What's the... yeah, I think I'll jump to the messages. So, I have no reason to hide anything I've said here either. These are the messages in full with, nothing cut out. Said, hi, I had several of my followers contact me because their screen names are shown in your videos saying they support DIVAREBEL. However, these people don't even follow DIVAREBEL. So why are they posted as a supporter of hers? Most of my followers know I have exposed her as a racist and they don't support her platform at all. So they responded back and said, hey, who are they? Well, I wasn't going to tell her who they were. What, so she could further harass these people? No. Anyway, hey, who are they? Because like I said, I got them all from her page in comments and Diva tagging them along with mods. I'll be happy to send what I saw if you send me the ones you're talking about. Don't want or mean to cause any problems, etc. But like I said, if I see someone condoning her crap, to me, they are just as bad. And I said, Diva can tag anyone. If you're not seeing it in their followers and following list, then it shouldn't be posted. Like, if they're not following each other and, like, constantly interacting, I don't know that you can... How can you just claim that they're supporters, is what I was basically trying to say. You should be 100% sure of any information you're putting out like that. I am not giving out names and doing your work for you. You put out the information, so it's up to you to assure that it's 100% accurate. Am I right? And I said, no, there are people you included who don't even know who DIVAREBEL is. I had to explain it to them. It's causing problems because they don't want to be associated with her, but you're claiming that they are. I am 100% against DIVAREBEL, but I am also 100% against misinformation and false accusations. She responded, if I see them tagged in look at profile and see they repost her videos, that to me is being involved with her. The majority of people I got from her videos making nasty comments, agreeing with what she's saying. Now, I will say that I went back onto DIVAREBEL's account and I went back through quite a number of videos and I didn't see comments from any of those people. Well, hardly any of those people. Okay? I didn't see comments from a lot of the people that she's claiming. There's comments from maybe 4 or 5 different people, like, on most of the videos. Whereas she's posted 80 to 100 different people. Anyway, the majority of the people I got from her videos making nasty comments, agreeing with what she's saying. I am in no way would just go randomly pick anyone off this platform and claim they're associated with her. I never asked you to do my so-called homework. I don't even know what you mean by that, to be honest. So she doesn't know what that means. Thank you, Hera. She doesn't know what it means to do homework, do research, like she's never heard that term. Go look at the different videos and comments yourself. I am not about misinformation and or false accusations. Like I said, these profiles didn't come out of nowhere. They were all caught condoning her content. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the gifts. Why would I just post random people and where would I get their profiles if not on Diva's page? If they don't know who she is, then why would they be making comments on her stuff? I said, I make comments on tons of videos where I don't know who the creator is. I mean, isn't anybody just occasionally, scrolling through your FYP and an interesting video comes up and you maybe make a comment or something, but you might not know anything about that creator. You might not have ever seen them before. Or you might just say, put some, try to spread a positive comment or whatever. I mean, all the time there's new creators popping up on my FYP And if I think that it's something I'm interested in or something that I want input on, I do. But I don't know who they are. Exactly, Andrea. Exactly. I do it all the time, every day. Every day. Exactly. Wait. Exactly, J Grandma. That's exactly what the FYP is. Like there'll be a combination of maybe people that you follow, but they mix in new other creators and content for you to see. Right, Lavender, because she does post videos about Jordan Paul. So if the FYP knows that you've commented or shared or liked other posts about Jordan Paul, her post about Jordan Paul might pop up and you might like it and repost it because it's just a video about Jordan Paul. That doesn't mean that you support Diva Rebel. I mean, hello? It doesn't mean you support a racist. Or if you make a comment about the video that she posted about Jordan Paul, saying something like, oh, I wish Jordan Paul would get a real job one day, or something, right? I don't know, or I wish Jordan Paul would stop begging. Oh, now because you made a comment on one of Diva's videos about Jordan Paul, now that means that you're a cyberbully and you are part of Diva Rebel's cult now. Right? Make it make sense. Does this person not understand how TikTok works? Do we need to do a tutorial? And then she asks, mean comments? So she's basically saying that all these people that she showed in those videos that we just watched left mean comments. Now, I see some of you in here that were called out, right? Did you guys make mean comments? And who is the determiner? Like, who is the one that decides what is a mean comment and what is a not mean comment? Like, what is a mean comment? Is she the judge and jury of who gets to decide what is a mean comment on TikTok? Yeah, nobody can just comment on anything anymore because somebody's going to perceive it as mean. Exactly, proud fire wife. There's a difference between truth and mean. Yeah, I don't know where the receipts are. I'm sorry if you're lost, Chief. You were shown in a video and you were called a cult member of Diva Rebel and a cyberbullier because, I don't know, you maybe commented on a video? So let me continue on with the messages. Oh, you made a comment about Jordan Paul. Does she need to stop scamming people, get a job? That's apparently a mean comment. Yes. You can request the box. It's wild. Wild. You're your own cult. Good for you.
God, I'm just getting
Hey,
all the.
Chief.
How are you, sweetheart? I'm getting all the hate fucking today, ain't I? I was just called a racist not too long ago because I said terrible is a slave driver.
That's a
Um,
term.
I know,
Oh, well,
but what was I
you're being
supposed to say?
associated with racist diva rebel now and
Who
being
is
called a
she?
cyberbullier.
Who is she?
See, that's the thing. A lot of people don't even know who she is. Can you hang out here in the box? I'll go through the rest of the mess. This is this account. It's called Exposing Diva Rebel or something like that. Exposing Divas something is the one
Okay.
that posted the video about you and a whole bunch of others, like 80 to 100 other people. These are my messages with them, confronting them about putting out this misinformation and making false accusations. After I go through the messages, I can go back and show you the videos and show you the accounts because we already showed them, but we're kind of like in the middle of this conversation now.
Okay, take your time.
If you can
Take your
hang
time. I'll be
out, all
here.
right? Yeah. So I was
Thank you.
confronting them here. About posting all these account names, all right? So she's saying that they made mean comments. All right. And I said, you're accusing people of being cyberbullies because they may have commented on a video. You don't see an issue with that? A lot of people don't even know that account is hers. They responded, I understand. Like I said, if someone's making a rude, mean comment, no matter whose post it is, in my opinion, isn't right. No one should do that. Everyone is a human being and no one knows what they're going through, etc. I will take the videos down. And they did take the videos down. But like I said, I screen recorded them before they deleted them because I still felt that it was important for everybody to know what this account is doing. All right. I will take the videos down. As like I said, I wasn't trying to cause problems. I just don't like to see anyone being mean and rude. It's hard enough for me to do this page trying to give Diva a taste of her own medicine. I told them, I already have the videos recorded. I'm going to show them during a live stream just to show how harmful misinformation can be on TikTok. These videos are a good example of that. False accusations are mean and rude. You are not accomplishing anything regarding spreading awareness about Diva if you spread misinformation. Your credibility is zero at that point. She said, okay, do whatever you feel you need to. Show Diva you're against a page trying to bring her down. Misinformation is a strong word, as if people are rude and making mean comments, that's not misinformation. I don't care if they don't pay attention to the creator who posted, it's still not right. I don't know why people claim to be awareness pages just to be nasty to others. That's not awareness, that's bullying. Yeah, she does have a personal vendetta against Diva because it is somebody who I think was maybe a former mod. This account goes live. They were live earlier today streaming Diva. And they have gone live over the past, I want to say week, 2 weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks. And they have, they're live for sometimes up to two hours. And it's her and a bunch of former mods and former followers of Diva. And they're all there like talking about Diva. Okay. And saying all kinds of things. I said, I'm against her page and yours now. Remember, at first, I was supporting this page until they did this today. So now, they're both to me. They're both blocked to me. I said, I don't support her page because she's racist. As for her content, I have no idea. I don't watch her. I block racists. As for your page, I would never support a page spreading misinformation and making false allegations. You're falsely accusing a bunch of my followers of being cyberbullies and Diva supporters when it's not true. I'm reporting your videos and your account for misinformation and harassment. At this point, you are harassing innocent people who have done nothing wrong. That's not awareness either. Y'all agreeing with me so far? Am I on the right track with this? I was heated. Okay. Then they responded, okay, well, it sounds like you must run the same kind of so-called awareness as her. Oh, thinking it's okay to be mean to people. So now she is claiming that I run awareness like Diva and that I'm mean to people. Is that what we're doing now? I'm not claiming to be one of these damn awareness pages, thank you. I am exposing Diva and whoever else is cyberbullying. People are doing something wrong when they say mean, hurtful things about others they don't know. So for you to say you haven't done anything wrong, okay. In the videos, I said meet cyberbullies because yes, that is what they are doing by what they did. Y'all streaming other creators for content and making fun of them is wrong. Now, I stream other creators, but I don't make fun of them, so I don't know where she's getting this. You're against this page now. Yep, sure am. That's okay, as now we know the real meaning and purpose behind yours. People need to take accountability for their actions. I don't care who you are or who you sit with. Well, apparently you do, because you're going after people that you are assuming sit with DIVAREBEL and don't even. Yes, I will. I can go through all the videos again, Lemonade. I don't remember which one was hers. I don't remember if it was number 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm sure Chief probably wants to see that too. So we can go through them again. I said, not at all. I stream other creators, but I don't make fun of them. Apparently, you stream other creators too, because I have your live stream recordings, because she streams DIVAREBEL. Okay? I said, everyone knows the real meaning and purpose behind my page, and it's certainly not about misinformation and false accusations. Apparently, you do care who people sit with, because you're claiming all the folks featured in your videos sit with Diva, and that's not true. She said, I only stream Diva, who is streaming others to show how she is and the things she says. LOL, you have my recordings. Okay. Don't know why, as it's all about Diva, but okay. Yeah, you're about to find out why I didn't even review all her recordings, but I found a couple of clips that are kind of interesting that I'm going to play for you from her live streams. I said, also, you deleted at least one comment which questioned whether you researched these folks before calling them cyberbullies. Interesting, because one person had put that comment on one of those videos and she deleted it. I don't stream other, that's interesting. That's not suspicious, right? I don't stream other creators for content on their life or what they do. That's their business. I said, okay, well, but you mentioned streaming when you stream. It's the same thing. You're streaming another creator just like others. It's no different. She said, oh, no, I didn't delete a comment. It was probably someone we blocked who's part of Diva's page who was being a nuisance. Not sure who or what comment you're talking about. No, it was one of my followers who doesn't even know who Diva is. And then I'm like, who is we? Are there several people running this page? Probably someone we blocked. Who's we? Like I said, only stream Diva to show what she does, no one else. I said, okay, and people stream scammers, beggars, etc. to spread awareness. Most don't make fun of anyone, like you implied about me. More false information. She said, well, if it's the same person we were talking about, you better go look at comments admitting how much she loves Diva and part of her family. I went back through Diva's comments, and there was no comments from this person that I'm referring to. That's the only one I could think of that's been blocked, which obviously took her comments away. Not true. I said, look, I don't have a problem with streamers. You do. No, this person doesn't even know who Diva is and showed proof that they don't follow Diva. They don't even know what Diva's account name was. There you go, using the word implied. OMG, I can't with this so-called awareness crap. If someone is a beggar, for example, like you mentioned, that's their business. And those that choose to sit with them, how is that anyone else's concern? Like, why can't people just leave others alone? It's their life. They can do what they want. If someone is a scammer, I get drawing awareness to others to protect them. But from what I see a lot, it's not done right. Bashing and making fun of someone isn't the way to do it. I see it all over this app. Yep, there it is, right? There it is. Well, perhaps they unfollowed her or something. I don't know. But like I said, don't buy that one hit as, I don't know what that means, hit as how they can claim don't know her, yet interact with her page. It makes no sense. We've already talked about that. Things pop up on your For You page, maybe a, video about Jordan Paul, and you're like, oh, there's a clip of Jordan Paul begging again, and you might put a comment in there, say, oh, here we go again with Jordan Paul, and maybe you repost it, and you didn't know it was DIVAREBEL. Well, now guess what? Oh, now all of a sudden you're a DIVAREBEL racist supporter and a cyberbully. Like, yeah, right, Dawn? And then I said, oh, you're an enabler. Got it. Because she's defending the beggars and the scammers. I said, random videos pop up on people's FYP, right? Right, Karma? Comment on people's animal videos. Well, now that means yeah. Oh, that's a video clip. That was the end of, I think of our conversation. No, there was more to that. Hold on. I'm missing a comment. Hold on. Because then she said that something about cyberbullying. Oh, here we go. Okay. I think they ended up a little out of order. Oh, I said, wow, this isn't harassment, right? And I was sending her a video, and her message came through before the video went through. Yes, I will. I will, Lemonade. I responded to that. I will. We're in the middle of this argument. I said, wow, this isn't harassment, right? And it's a video that I sent her, and I'm going to show you the video. Okay, I don't know how many times we're going to explain this. I don't care what random videos pop up on alone FYP. If you can sit there and comment negatively and bash someone else, that is being a cyberbully. Did anyone force them to comment? No. And no, I'm not an enabler by any means, thanks. I just don't feel it's anyone's business what others do to point need to stream and harass them if they're doing no harm but begging, etc. Like I said, that's up to the people who want to support them. Their choice. Never said it was right. Just means it's no one else's business. So then I sent her a video clip, and I'm going to show you that video clip. And this is a video clip from this person's live stream from, I want to say maybe about a week ago. It's from her own live stream when they were talking about DIVAREBEL. Now, this person is against any forms of harassment and bullying and any kind of mean statements or anything, right? Well, first of all, she has a picture up here that she claims is DIVAREBEL, with some type of device in her hand, okay? Having her look like that, all right? They have that on the screen. And this is a clip from this exposing Diva page. And they're talking about Diva.
She must be double dosing it or doing something on the side.
Yeah, because she's always passing out on stream. She's always asleep. She's never, you know what I'm saying? You hear her. She sounds like a cow. And she just sounds pathetic. And then, And then
I think it's funny because the video says something about, are you going to be able to pass your piss test, princess?
I know, right? No.
Okay. Yeah, well, something, because...
You hear the part where somebody compared her to a cow? But no harassment or bullying. Okay, just want to make sure I wasn't the only one that heard that. So that's what I sent her. I sent her her own clip back. I sent her a clip of that, and I said, oh, so that's not harassing? Exactly, hypocrisy. We're getting there. I said it's a public platform. It's everyone's business. I will definitely make it my business and will continue to do so. Your business is now my business now too. Congratulations. And then they said harassment. What? Stating the facts about her passing out. So the time that everyone can hear and the fact that she showed she gets piss test on the monthly sounds like a diva supporter to me. So now all of a sudden I'm a diva supporter. Were you guys here in the beginning when I told y'all everything I went through with Diva and how she's racist, and I showed all the proof of it and showed how I immediately booted her and held a whole live about it, exposing her. And I've discussed it multiple times since then, right? But now I guess I'm being accused of a diva supporter too, along with all the rest of the people that are shown in the videos. She says, LOL, okay, you don't scare me by any means. I was not trying to scare her. But anyway, these messages are kind of overlapping each other. I said, comparing her to a cow is a compliment, ? She said, compliment. No one ever said it was a compliment. And I said, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm pointing out your hypocrisy. I said, that's my point. That's my point. It's not a compliment. It was an insult. She said, like I said, it's people giving her a taste of her own medicine. Just her. Something obviously she has never done before to make her think she's above everyone else. I said, are you hearing yourself? And she says, are you hearing yourself? I said, absolutely. She says, I can't help what others say, just like you can't help what your followers do or what they say. Now, what she's meaning there is it wasn't her that said that compared Diva to a cow. It was someone in her box. But guess what? You're the host of the live. So if someone does that and you don't agree with it, then you call it out. You had no problem calling out 80 to 100 other random people who have nothing to do with DIVAREBEL, but there's somebody sitting in your box comparing somebody to a cow and you don't say shit. Sorry, I was pissed today. I said, so if anybody makes a comment you deem as mean, then you falsely accuse them of being a cyberbully and a diva supporter, and additionally, it's okay for you to insult others? This starts going in circles. A comment is either mean or it's not. Not what I deem, it's common sense. And I said, so do you think comparing someone to a cow is mean? She said, I'm talking about people who talk in or in my page. Well, they were on your page. As you showed in the video you sent, did I say I condoned calling someone a cow? No, of course I don't think calling someone a cow is okay. Well, why didn't you speak up? Why didn't you make a video about that person who was in your box calling somebody a cow? Diva calls them things a lot worse. People say things out of anger, not just to blast innocent people. And I said, someone in your live stream said it. Who said it? She wouldn't tell me who said it, by the way. She never answers that question. I don't know who said it because I don't know who the usernames were. Right. She didn't say a word. I said, you didn't call it out as bullying. It's hypocrisy. You blasted innocent people in your videos. That's what started this whole problem. She says, wow, you're really taking all of this to extreme here. Hypocrisy. OMG. Okay. Like I said, it's towards one person. But the thing is, it wasn't toward one person. You made 4 videos, putting out 20 to 30, usernames in each video, probably 80 to 100 people. So it wasn't just toward one person being diva, like you're saying. Being diva and her group who are beyond nasty to so many. I said, the people you blasted are not part of her group nor cyberbullying. And then, I had to look up cyberbullying for her because apparently she doesn't know what the hell that means. She says, I know what started this problem and it's gone way off track. Again, saying blasted innocent people is a bit far-fetched. So she's saying everybody in here who's on that list is not innocent. Okay. Like I told you, if they were caught saying mean things about others in response to Diva, that's why they were called out. There is not one person that didn't come straight from her page. I don't get how you're not understanding that. Let me ask you, what is cyberbullying then? I said it's not far-fetched. Again, some of these folks don't even know Diva, nor are they cyberbullying. And then I put a little thing that said, Google it. She says, I don't need to Google it, thanks. I know what it is. It's saying mean, hurtful things to others online. Again, if they don't know her, why are they interacting with her and saying nasty things? You're not making any sense. I'm the one not making any sense. So then I had to, Google it for her because the actual definition is the use of digital devices, cell phones, computers, and tablets to repeatedly, intentionally harass, threaten, or humiliate someone. Not putting what she deems to be a mean comment. She says, OMG, you're taking one piece of what cyberbullying is. OMG. I said, that's what it is. I said, feel free to check your state law also. OMG, LOL. And that was the end of our conversation. I will go back and show you the accounts. I will go back and show you the videos, but I have some other supplemental video clips to show that are relevant to this as well. Absolutely ridiculous. It pissed me off. It's not even about me. My name wasn't even brought up. But when I saw a whole bunch of creators on there and some of my followers on there, I was like, oh, no. I'm not having this. No, absolutely not. And I had supported this page. Not anymore. I am so glad that person messaged me today. You are welcome. I'm so glad that person messaged me and let me know about these videos because I did not know. I had not seen them. You know, I didn't know what was going on. All right, here's the first video. She claims it's cyberbullies and some of the cult, meaning DIVAREBEL's cult. Okay. Sorry. She deleted the videos, but I made sure I screen recorded them before she deleted them. Exactly, disturbed one.
Oh, you can see that.
Got that one? We'll go to number 2. I don't know, berries. There's Annabelle. There's 3 period. I've seen them before. There I am. Berries. There you go, berries. Do you need me to go through that one again? Are you good? Keep it or skip it. I know it goes quick. Miss it? All right, we'll let it go through. It's fast. I can't either, exposing. Karma. You want to be on the list? Karma. All right, we'll go into number 3.
Say the wrong loud like a buy one, get one fight. Say the wrong thing and I just might bite. I'm the reason your therapist raised her rate. The chaos your mama said to never date. I don't argue with fools, I charge them a fee. If you gon' waste my time, at least demo me. You're bold online but quiet in mass. Say it to my face or kiss my ass. If you think I care, that's comedy gold. Screenshot this message, frame it, behold. I'm the villain in your story, that role gon' last. Now be a good hater and kiss my ass. You can kiss my ass, baby.
It was Beauty.
Talking all that shit with opinions that clash. Don't like my vibe, then move your ass. And on your way out,
There's Chief.
my
Shit show.
There I was.
loud like a buy one, get one, one fight. Say the wrong loud like
This is number 4. Cricket. No way.
You thought you rule, you thought you win, but the tide has turned, let the truth sink in. Ha, me, fool. I'm
Cricket's been exposing. Cricket's been a Genie. Cricket's been a follower of mine since day 1.
Playing the lies, watching me thrive while your envy flies. Your punches miss, your threats
Lazy days.
in this game of yours, you'll never win.
Here for this
You're a
BS.
coward, you're a joke, laughing inside as I watch you choke.
I'm just pointing at CLA. CLA was in here.
Me, fool. I'm untouchable, you're outclassed. Keep talking trash, your time won't last. Blowing smoke, go ahead, take a bow. Your whole
Rammer jammer.
tired now. You can't break me, I'm steady, I'm shaking. Your game's weak, your ego's mistaken. You're spinning tails, building your throne.
Hey, here.
You're scared and all alone.
I'll let it play back through so you can see that you are being called a cyberbully that is part of DIVAREBEL's racist cult.
You're outclassed. Keep talking trash, your time
I'll let it
won't
play
last.
through again. If anybody knows any of these people.
Building your throne, but it's clear you're scared and all alone. You thought you ruled, you thought you win, but the tide
35 in each video? Really?
Me.
There's 35 in each video, and there's 4 videos. That's like 140 profiles.
Think you're a star, but your reflection doesn't reach that far. You're stuck on
For instance, they didn't do anything. They're being falsely accused. Well, maybe, look, okay, I'm not going to say that. Okay, some of the people that are shown in these videos may be actually some of her close supporters, right? They may be some of her mods. They may be people that frequent her lives, and they are actual supporters. But I knew when I saw these lists and saw a lot of recognizable names that were my followers, and I was contacted by one of my followers who doesn't even know who Diva is, that there was a lot of people being falsely accused on here, okay? That's why I'm doing this.
You're a coward, you're a joke, laughing inside as I watch you choke. You try to haunt me, but I'm way ahead. You'll see who wins in the end instead. Ha, me, fool. I'm untouchable, you're outclassed. Keep talking trash, your time won't last. Blowing smoke, go ahead, take a bow. Your whole act is tired now. You can't break me, I'm steady, I'm shaking. Your game's weak, your ego's mistaken.
You're welcome, Cinnamon. I'll go through and show the accounts again. Yes, her name used to be Kirsten.
You thought you ruled, you thought you win, but the tide has turned, let the truth sink in. Ha, me, fool. I'm untouchable, you're outclassed. Keep talking trash, your
Right,
time
Berries.
won't last.
Well,
You throw
I mean, DIVAREBEL is
you're spinning tails, building your throne, but
DIVAREBEL is a racist. I've proven that. I've shown the proof of it. My mods heard her say the N-word out of her mouth a year and a half ago. She doubled down by posting a bunch of stuff about the Confederate flag and how it's not racist. And it's her heritage, even though she doesn't live in the South or anything like that. Even if she did, it would still be wrong. Anywho, oh yeah, I showed all that in the beginning of the live, Mandy. I showed all of the screenshots in the beginning of the live. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go through them all, but she calls people the N-word. She calls people PORCH monkeys. She flies a Confederate flag. She shows a picture flying a Confederate flag in front of her house. She bought her and her whole family, including her children, t-shirts with Confederate flags on them. Like, yeah. And she made a homophobic post as well on her Facebook. I already showed all of that. I mean, I've showed the stuff a year and a half ago. But here we are again, because I wanted to remind everybody. And a lot of people didn't know. I'll show you both accounts. I mean, to me, I'm blocking both of them. Okay. At first I supported this, exposure page, but not anymore. No.
Did she have a live today?
Yes.
I probably was in that live.
She was, this is Diva's account.
She was exposing something about Jordan Paul today, right?
Yeah. I think so.
I was in that live. I got summons in there for something. I forget, but I was in there.
Okay, well, this is her account.
I was not a follower of her or nothing like that, though.
Yeah.
This is the first time I ever entered her room. I guess I'll have to stay away.
I mean, the thing is, you shouldn't be associated with it just because you happen to fall into a live. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you're just scrolling the FYP and you happen to follow a live and, somebody's streaming Jordan Paul and you don't know who they are. And you'd be like, oh, you guys are watching Jordan Paul. What's she doing today? You know what I mean? Like, you don't know who everybody is.
Right. That lady was, Glory was in there. Shayla, I think it's Shayla, Jason, all them people that support Jordy were all in that live. That's why we got all
Oh,
caught up with all that shit. That's exactly what it is. So
okay.
that other page that's calling us out is probably has something to do with Glory and all them because we were
It's
calling
very
all them
possible.
out.
I don't know. I'm going to show you the exposure page. The exposure page was um streaming Diva then today. Here's the exposure page, and I have a couple of clips from the exposure page right there. That's the exposure page. That's the account that posted the 4 videos making these accusations.
Yeah, I don't know them
So
people.
to me, both of them are problematic. They are both blocked to me now. Okay.
Well,
I'm not going to support this page just because they're calling out Diva, and I don't like Diva because she's a racist. You know what I mean? Like they're both wrong to me. They're both wrong
right,
to me.
Sherry. Yeah, I think I did see you in there. Yeah, I don't think I said anything wrong in there. Maybe calling Glory out or something, or one of Shayla or Jason, but I wasn't being mean. I don't think.
Yeah, that's what they're claiming. You saw what they said. I mean, like
Whatever.
it's wild.
That's
It's wild.
I was just get I just got called. Somebody questioned me on being racist because I said one night I was joking with Terrible. I said, yeah, she wouldn't even let us go to sleep. She's being a slave driver, and they were saying I was being racist when I said that.
That's just a term. That's just a
I I know, you know. I don't know
that's
what
not
it is.
calling anybody anything. No,
I had to
she
laugh
has
at it.
said the N-word. She has referred to people of color as the N-word. She's referred to them as the PORCH monkey's term. She called her neighbors the N-word on a phone call with my mods. She said, "I'm not racist." Again, this is, might not be word for word, but basically she said, "I'm not racist. I've lived around N-words all my life." But she actually said the word. Yeah. Yeah, it was
uh,
why I couldn't believe it. So yeah, she was immediately gone. Immediately gone. Now, and I showed you how, they in their live they were calling people a cow and everything else.
yeah.
I have a couple of other clips. Let me see here. I didn't even get to go through all of their lives, but um so back on, I think it was March 16th. Wait, no, not the 16th. March 18th. Um, Mexican Homie actually got in their box. This is the exposing page, okay? Because they were having a discussion about Diva. And Diva had actually been a mod for Mexican Homie a very, very long time ago as well. And apparently she only lasted with him a few days. According to him, she was very messy and causing problems, okay? So she's jumped around to a lot of different platforms and a lot of different areas on TikTok, and she has not lasted very long in any of them. Okay. And so this exposure page was talking about Kirsten. And Mexican Homie got in the box, and he was giving a little bit of his experience with Diva, and was asking kind of what was going on with her. He was giving them constructive criticism as to how to handle things, because some of them said they were being doxxed, and he was telling them to contact the police and report her accounts and report her videos and things like that, right? So, but there's something that somebody says in here that's interesting because they refer to me. So I am going to play that little clip here.
Somebody was asking, did she sit with Scamslam? Yes, she used to sit with Scamslam. And that's another person that she got kicked out of. Her and Scamslam had a falling out. Yeah. I actually personally messaged her the other night, and me and her were talking. Yeah. So Scamslam, they were really good friends at one time, and
Really good friends.
yeah, and it's been a falling out there.
Did anybody know that I was really good friends with her at one point, and that we just had a falling out? Because that's not what happened. I don't even know who in the box there's talking, because the boxes aren't illuminated on this recording, but I was never really good friends with her. She was a mod for about 2 months. As soon as I found out any of the racist stuff, she was just immediately booted, no further contact at all. She, in fact, tried to email me again after she left the platform, but all it was, still trying to justify her racist behaviors. It was no apologies or anything like that. And she basically said I was the one making a big mistake because she was very loyal to me. So I didn't even I never responded to that email. There's been no direct communication between her and I since that day about a year and a half ago. Exactly, Marlisa. Yep. So I'm not sure who that person is, but you're spreading misinformation. I don't like when people just assume that I'm besties with this person and that person just because they're a mod or just because they're a supporter or something like that, because that's just not the case. Okay, that's not the case. It's just not. And there was one other clip, I think, that I pulled, and I didn't even go through a lot of the live streams. So this is during their discussion. There's a bunch of people in this live. Again, you can't really see the boxes on here, so I don't know who's all talking. Maybe some of you might know who it is, but it's some former mods and former supporters of Diva, and they're having this live. It lasted like 2 hours, and they are saying all these kinds of things about Diva and speculating about this person and that person and why this mod left or where this person went, like all this stuff, okay, for hours. And in this clip, one of the people who either was like a supporter or a mod admits to getting money from someone, which is kind of interesting. This exposure group, one of the people involved in this exposure group is getting a $20 cash app from someone. Interesting. Maybe this is why this exposure group doesn't have a problem with beggars and enablers, and why in that big long message they sent me that they think it's nobody's business what the beggars or scammers are doing on their app, and we should just leave them the hell alone.
I mean, Tracker really stood up for Diva. I mean, it was like, I didn't say anything negative. I just brought the black and whites like Exposing did, and yeah, he didn't like that. He didn't like that one bit.
Well, I don't understand why she says that everybody is basically false information with that voicemail. How is that possible? It's false information. We didn't play the whole thing.
Wait, hold on. Can I just say something real quick? The only way that they got my last name is because Beverly sent me $20. Yeah, bitch.
What?
Oh.
Somebody named Beverly that was involved in her platform sent this lady $20. This exposure person.
You wanna look at me and act like she doesn't have a hold on Diva because of like financial shit or whatever the fuck.
But did you ask her for that, or did she offer it?
She offered it, and that's
why.
Oh my god, no! Listen.
Oh, Beverly was one of Diva's mods.
No. I even told Diva. I told Beverly. I said no. I said please don't. I didn't even want to send my cash app, and then they were getting at me, so I just
they wanted it so they could have.
What are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like $20 is $20. I was like, fuck it. Like
they are smart.
$20 is $20. Fuck it.
I said no. I said, please, no. I said, I don't want to be, one of the people that you cover. I don't want to be a fucking beggar. I don't want to be a scammer. I don't want to be nothing like that.
I'll be whatever.
Oh.
She wants
but
me.
If you give me 20,
Hello, Kitty.
They do. Yeah.
So that's pretty much the end of that clip.
Really stood up for Diva. I mean, it was like
nobody forced you to give their cash out. It's like, come on. So yeah, I think that's all I have. I think that there was somebody that wanted to get in a box. If anybody wants to take a box and ask me any questions or provide any additional insight, you are welcome to do that. Craziness. Hey, Digital, how are you?
Thank you, Scamslam. I didn't, like I said, I don't know. I probably, hi, DD. I don't believe I said anything wrong, but if she could show me proof I did, I mean, I'll be more than welcome to stand on my words, but I don't think I did.
Yeah,
So
she didn't show any proof.
yeah,
She says
so
she has proof, but she didn't show any proof of any, specific comments that anybody made or, any specific things about support. She told me to look at Diva's page. And she said, just look in the comments and you'll see like who's putting supportive comments. And again, there really was only maybe 4 or 5 of the same different accounts. And I think they were shown in maybe the first video that she made of people who support her. Like all the rest of them, I didn't see any proof of really at all. And so it really angered me that this account, again, I supported them at first. I thought, okay, they're exposing Diva. Diva's racist, and Diva, has been accused of some things and is probably a problematic person. Again, I don't watch her content, so I don't know specifics on that. I just know what I've heard. So but I was like, okay, good. Somebody's trying to expose, the negative things that are going on. And when they put these videos out, I was just like, oh hell no. I saw your name on there, I saw Barry's name on there, I saw Beauty's name on there, I saw Granny Annie's name on there. Like there was ones that stuck out to me that I know are like not that type of people.
right,
They're
like
not
that we're
cyber
not
bullies and
bothersome.
they're not in some diva cult, you know?
I don't even know who either one of these people are. Yeah, I was in that other lady's chat, but somebody asked me to come in there for some reason. I forget what a reason, whatever, who it was, but somebody messaged me and says, "Come on in here." And I went in there, and Glory was in there, Shayla was in there, and Jason was in there, and there was a whole quarrel going on. The whole chat with Glory, Shayla, and Jason defending Jordan with against everybody. And I don't believe I said anything, but if I did, and they could show me proof of it, I'll stand on it. But I don't believe I
Mm-hmm.
did. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
like I
Prevailed
said,
is, hold on, I'll show Diva's account again. It's Prevailed. That is Diva Rebel. She keeps changing her name and trying to rebrand herself when she gets into, situations or she has issues with her account or whatever. She has this Prevailed T 007 account, and then this backup one, Awake and Aware and it's Awake and Aware 000, I think is the actual name. Probably if she has issues on this account, then she's just going to move to that other one. And, like, she rebrands herself every couple of months. Did the same thing after she left Homie's platform, and then she went to some other area of TikTok and didn't make it there, and then another one, and then she ended up in mine, and then like she's been all around. And now she's doing her own thing on her own platform instead of trying to piggyback off of others, and but still the same problematic person.
yeah, I
Hey
mean, like I
BD, you
said,
were you were featured tonight. Oh yeah, she was a mod for the homies, but not for long. He said like 2 days.
So the person that sent this to me, that sent it to me this morning, is actually one of Homie's mods. And you must not have been the
Mm.
only one to message that person, because when they got done talking to that person, they said, if you're part of Scamslam's group, I already told her I'm going to remove it. And she goes, I'm not part of any group. I float around. She goes, but you have my friends in this video that I know are not these types of people. And she goes, I'd like to see the proof for what some of these have allegedly said. So what we have come to terms with probably is I probably hopped in to that live that Homie was in and probably made a comment for whatever they were talking about. That's the only thing that we can assume. Or again, one of
Well, no, that
JP's
live that
videos.
Homie was in was held by the exposure page.
Oh, okay. Well, then the only other thing that I can think of is one of her videos may have popped up of somebody's streaming for scamming or whatever, and I probably wrote something on there. I guess shame on me for voicing my opinion,
I
but
mean, if
I
you
don't think
watch
that.
Faith or if you watch Jordan Paul or you watch a number of other awareness creators, and that, you know, she has a lot of videos about a lot of scammers and beggars. It could just pop up on your FYP, and you could be like, oh, this is a good clip of Jordan Paul, you know, lying about
Right.
blah blah blah, you know, and you want to share it out, so you like it and you share it out, and you're not aware of who this person is, you know, and now all of a sudden you're affiliated with being a supporter of, you know, Diva the racist, and someone who's reportedly like mocks and makes fun of people or doxes people and all of that, and you don't even know who it is. Like, they were falsely, you know, affiliating you and Chief and a bunch of other people of that and being a cyberbully. And that's what I kept trying to explain. You saw the messages I sent, right? Like,
Right. Yeah.
I was pointing out, you know, like, I'm like, you're the one now at this point that is seems to be harassing innocent people who have done nothing but maybe made a comment or reposted a video, like, and you're blasting them.
Well, and I commented on there. Did you do your research on these people before you just made a video of them? And before I could get back in to take a screenshot, it was magically gone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
that tells me right there that you didn't do your research on anybody. You
Well,
just
she
picked
doesn't know
out
what
some
that
names.
means.
Right, you
Well,
just
I
picked
said
out
do
some
your
names and
homework.
said these. Yeah,
She didn't know what
I
that
mean,
meant.
my friend was like, I can't even believe you're on here. She's like, you are by far not a bully or a cyberbully. She goes, you're nice to people that I'd never be nice to. And I'm like, well, I try to be nice to everybody until you give me a reason not to be. And I even had to ask her, I'm like, whose page am I allegedly part of? I said, I don't even know who that person is.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
before I
that's what I
normally
was
follow
pointing out to
anybody, I
them.
ask somebody else. Yeah. I asked somebody else. I'm like, what's the story? Do you have a story on this one? That one? You know? And I was like, I'm like, just what I want to deal with on a Saturday. Being accused of something I'm not. I thought she could have asked for a better picture so she got a better side of me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, a bunch of the people that were in our chat here, they said they were in their same chat as I was, and I don't think I said anything out of character. I mean, maybe I was going back and forth at Glory or something like that, but I didn't see
Lefty,
nothing
this is a
mean.
screenshot. This was from earlier today when she was live. I don't know if she's live right now. Oh, really, Maggie May? Maggie May says, now I know why my videos kept going down. She's having her followers mass report. Maybe. Maybe if she thinks that you're a diva supporter and that you're a cyberbully, she could the exposure page, not this one, but the exposure page, you know, their group might be reporting your stuff. I don't know. I don't know. It's very possible. You know? But they're making a false I am not about misinformation and false accusations. I've had look, none of this stuff involved me, right? There was nothing made. There were no accusations made against me, against Scamslam, against my platform. But I'm sticking up for the people who were falsely accused in that video. You know, and you all needed to be aware. She wanted to just quick delete the video so nobody would know, and I said, "Oh, no, 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 no. I got them already recorded." And I told
Thank
her
you,
in the
Scam Slam.
messages, I'm going to hold a live about it because you all need to know what that account did and what they're saying, and that you were falsely accused of this shit. That's not cool. I have had misinformation spread about me and false accusations made about me, and I know how that feels. And it pissed me off. And it got to the point where people were believing it and spreading it all around. So I wanted to nip this in the bud immediately because this just happened today. I wanted to go live about, get all my ducks in a row and go live about it as soon as I possibly could so that this does not continue to spread as some kind of rumor that follows you around on TikTok. Because that's not fair.
I appreciate you, Scam Slam. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm sorry I didn't get to give you like a heads up or anything, but I
Oh, it's
figured that
okay.
once we started, like I could get people to like share it out to you and stuff like that. And
Yeah, no
you
problem.
know, if for any reason like this whole live stream will be posted, you know, on my YouTube, so you can anybody can watch the full thing from the beginning if you missed any of it. I know Digital Deceivers came in here, and I know you didn't see some of the videos and all of that. I don't know if you want me to go back and re-show anything for anybody that missed it, or if you want to maybe catch up on my YouTube. I'm not sure what you want to do. Hey, Cricket is here.
I know Dee
Cricket,
Dee
you're
might
being
want to.
falsely accused of being a cyber stalker and a supporter of racist diva rebel.
Dee Dee says I didn't. Please do go. I would assume replay him. I guess because
Okay. I don't know
one
if
of
I'll replay, everything. I won't go back through all of my messages and stuff. Cuz that part was kind of long, but
right.
I'll go back through the videos at least that were posted. So, again, this account is Diva Rebel. Former mod of mine and of other people's. She is racist. I showed the proof a year and a half ago. I showed the proof other times since. I've showed the proof again tonight. Okay, just so everybody is clear on who this account is. They go live very frequently. They cover Faith Langhorne. They post videos about Jordan Paul and other beggars and scammers. All right. So there is a group that consists of, I guess, some of her former followers and mods that are exposing Diva for, they have a whole exposure page, okay, where they have exposed stuff about her, being racist and other problematic things. They are claiming that Diva has doxed them and that she has insulted and mocked people with disabilities and things like that. I can't vouch for all of the stuff because I don't watch her content. I can only vouch for the racist stuff. All right. So this exposure page made 4 videos showing a bunch of profiles and claiming that all the profiles shown are members of Diva's cult and are cyberbullies. All right. And in my messages with this person, she's saying it's because they may have liked a video or reposted a video or were tagged in one of her videos or made a mean comment on one of her videos, or what she deems to be a mean comment. All right. That's basically, I guess, what she claims got you on her list. So I will show you the 4 videos again, and I apologize if you were on this list and you don't want to keep getting shown again, but, I think you should take it up with this account. And again, the videos are not on their page anymore. They removed them after I sent them messages about it, but I screen recorded them because, again, people should be aware of what they posted, even though they deleted it, okay? Exactly, digital. Yup. Right there is, except like Beauty, who's here in the box, doesn't even follow Diva. She doesn't even know who Diva is. She should have sent me a screenshot proving that she did not follow Diva's account. Yep, very well. There's now you know. That's the first video. Now, I do think that some of the people shown in that first video are some of her actual mods and people who may be some regulars in her comments and in her live streams. But once we get to the part 2, 3, and 4, this is when I start seeing like accounts that are my followers and accounts of people that I know, and accounts of people that I know are not cyberbullies. Uh, you will, digital. Keep watching. You'll know some of them. Yep. Yep. All right, that's part 2. I saw a couple people I recognized. Part 3.
Loud like a buy one, get one fight. Say the wrong thing and I just might bite. I'm the reason your therapist raised her rate. The chaos your mama said to never date. I don't argue with fools, I charge them a fee. If you gon' waste my time, at least Venmo me. You're bold online but quiet in mass. Say it to my face or kiss my ass. If you think I care, that's comedy gold. Screenshot this message, frame it, behold. I'm the villain in your story, that role gon' last. Now be a good hater and kiss my ass. You can kiss my ass, baby. Fuck her up fast. Talking all that shit with opinions that clash. Don't like my vibe, then move your ass. And on your
Right.
way out, then kiss my ass. Loud like a buy one, get one.
Part 4.
Say the
It's Cricket. Second one again. Yeah, I can, Melissa. Exactly, TikTok president, and you're welcome.
Keep talking trash, your time won't last. You throw shade, think you're a star, but your reflection doesn't reach that far. You're stuck on pause, replaying the lies, watching me thrive while your envy flies. Your punches miss, your threats are thin. This game of yours, you'll never win. You're a coward, you're a joke, laughing inside as I watch you choke. You try to haunt me, but I'm way ahead. You'll see who wins in the end instead.
I know, Cricket. That's the problem. I know you don't. I know you don't know her. That's what I was trying to tell her. I had messages with this person being like, these people do not even know who Diva Rebel is. Yes, it will be on my YouTube.
You thought you rule, you thought you win, but the tide is turned, let the truth sink in. Ha, me, fool. I'm untouchable, you're outclassed. Keep talking trash, your time won't last. You throw
So, there you go. Oh, wait, it's not over yet. So, she replays some of them. Some of them are shown twice. Weird. We know that, Cricket.
Ha, me, fool. I'm untouchable, you're outclassed. Keep talking trash, your time won't last. You throw shade, think you're a star, but your reflection doesn't.
Somebody else made to play part 2 again. No, I thank you, Beauty, for bringing it to my attention. You're one of several, actually. Thank you, Karen. And since it's only 30 seconds, I'm going to show you a 30-second clip from that exposing pages live from maybe about a week ago. Give me 1 second here. My screen just went crazy. They don't believe in, bullying or harassing anyone. Well, this was one of their lives. And again, this is the picture that they show on screen. And they're trying to say that that is Diva Rebel.
Something, because she must be double dosing it or doing something on the
They're
side.
talking about
Yeah,
Diva
'cause
here.
she's always passing out on stream. She's always asleep. She's never, you know what I'm saying? You hear her. She sounds like a cow. And she just sounds pathetic. And then, yeah. And then
I think it's funny because
So it's okay for them to say she sounds like a cow. And I'm, again, in no way supporting Diva Rebel either. If you watch the beginning of the live, I showed you and proved all of the racist stuff. And why she ended up getting dropped as a mod immediately, blocked from everything, and I have not communicated with her since then. It's been a year and a half. I don't have any association with her. I do not watch her live streams. I do not consider her awareness, to be honest with you. I don't think she should be doing awareness. Period. But yeah, exactly. It's pointing out the hypocrisy. I don't approve of either one of these accounts, and both of them are blocked. You know, both people can, both accounts can be wrong at the same time. Okay.
I just want to say something really fast, and I'm going to jump down. I want to thank you on behalf of not only me, but the other people that are in these videos that are being wrongly accused for standing up for all of us.
You're very welcome. I'm glad that, you know, you're one of the persons who brought it to my attention. And before this, I was following this account, you know, because I thought, okay, if they're exposing things that Diva's doing, that's a good thing. But when that video was brought to my attention, you actually shared to me, I think, number 3 or number 4. I think it was number
Yeah, I shared it
3.
when I was in.
Yeah, it was like number 3. And then when I went to the page and I saw that there were 4 videos posted and had all of those accounts on there, I'm like, oh, hell no. You're very welcome.
Yeah, because
Oh,
the friend of mine sent me the one that I was in, and then I went to the page and saw it. I had to watch it 3 times to even see I was in it because I forgot I changed my profile picture. I was looking for my old one, and I was like, I'm not in there. And she's like, yeah, you are. Watch again. And then I'm like, oh, there's my new profile picture. But I was like, I don't even know who this lady is. And I was like, I'm going to send it out to everybody I can to please report it because I'm being accused of something that I had nothing to do with. Don't even know who this person is. And she, of course, was racking her brain how I could have got on the list. And I said, I could have commented on a video if she covers, Jordan Paul or any of those that others, awareness people cover. I said, it could be a million of reasons. I said, but I don't even know who this woman is. I said, and clearly she didn't do her research. I said, because if she did and she asked anybody about me, I would hope that people would tell her that I'm not a bad person. I mean, if I do something wrong, I want to be called out, but do it privately, not publicly. Send me a
well,
message
it
and say,
wasn't
hey,
even
be
true,
up.
you know?
Right. Right. But I'm saying if somebody ever feels like I hurt their feelings or whatever, because I can be a pretty blunt person, not saying it's always nice, but I'm truthful in how I feel. If I do hurt somebody's feelings, be nice and send me a message and say, hey, you hurt my feelings, and I'll apologize. I'll be like, well, I'm sorry that you took that the wrong way, because let's face it, texting, you can take 20 different ways than how the person is meaning it too. But yeah, I was like, I don't even know who this lady is. So
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
had done nothing wrong in my eyes at all. Some people wanted to see the racist stuff again. Again, I showed this stuff a year and a half ago. I showed it again. I think once since then. Also, I showed it earlier tonight. There have been a few people who messaged me and asked me for proof of the racist stuff, and I have sent them these screenshots as well. Yeah, I'll quick scroll through these again. For those who missed it, I went through these in the beginning. I'm not going to read through them all. I'm just going to quickly, scroll through them, okay? And you can imagine what this word is that starts with an N. My YouTube is Scamslam411. My live stream from earlier today, when I was streaming Tebow, will be posted, and this one will be posted as well. Everybody got that one? First thing a racist always does is claim that they have plenty of black family and friends, isn't it? That's what they always say. So the first thing they always say, I can't be racist. I have black friends. Sure is, Digital. I know. I'm going to scroll to the next page. Do you see this part right here? Right there. Right there. Tap the screen, y'all. Yes, DIVAREBEL, but she's it's her username now is Perceived T or something like that. Oh, Prevailed T. Thank you. Prevailed T 007. Prevailed T. Thank you for correcting me. You didn't notice, Digital? This is old news for real. It's old news. This is from a year and a half ago. And then when she was confronted with all these screenshots, because she was my mod, and when I saw this, I was fuming. And I called her into a mod chat on Discord. And while I was posting these screenshots in the chat portion, like, like I was sending them to her. I was posting them in there and gonna be like, what is it? Explain this. Before I got into the call, my other mods were already in there, and Kirsten got in, and I wasn't in there yet, and all the other mods heard it. She said something to the effect of, I cannot be racist. I've lived around N-words all my life. But she said the word. Yeah, this is 9 years ago, but she said the N-word a year and a half ago in my mod chat. And then she was defending the Confederate flag, saying it's her heritage. And then she made a post doubling down on it on her TikTok account, and she posted it in our Discord before I could block her. I have that too. Just there's a homophobic one. Yeah, her heritage, and she don't even live in the South. It ain't her heritage. Exactly, Andrea. Oh, really, berries? Wow, it's filtered, of course. Apparently, she has the word racist filtered in her chat. Interesting. Wonder why. There's an anti-immigrant one. This was a post that I made. I know you can't read all that, and I'm not going to read it all right now. Well, maybe I should. No, it's okay. It's a post that I made after I found out that she was racist, and she was one of my mods, and I never knew, and it was, ultimately an apology. And I mean, I held a whole live showing all these screenshots and exposing her. And, this was an apology for, to everyone who may have been, affected by, seeing any of those posts ever. And that we vehemently reject any forms of racism and bigotry in all forms on my platform. And so she was, immediately gone. Yeah, she's not even from the South. I know. After she was confronted with all of the racist posts, and she doubled down on it and said the N-word and, all of that. Then she made this post in our Discord before I could even get to the menu to block her. It says, well, if you want to hate me, that's fine. I have no hard feelings, but in the end, I can't help uneducated people say what uneducated people say and do. I'm done. This flag is not a sign of racism. It is part of a Southerner's heritage. Despite what you may believe or might or have been taught, the Civil War was not just about freeing the slaves. Many other factors were involved also. The Confederate flag is a part of Southern heritage no matter what race you are. If you were born and raised in the South, it's our heritage. It's not racist. And she also posted that on her TikTok account. So, yeah. I don't even want to keep this on the screen anymore. I can't stand to see that. So, I'll show you her account again one more time. That stuff was posted by Diva Rebel, aka Kirsten, aka Prevailed T.007. She also has a backup account that is Awake and Aware, and then there's 3 zeros at the end of it. So it's Awake and Aware 000. Right, Digital? Yeah. It's for anyone in the South, no matter what their race. Right. Sure it is. Yeah. So, I'm sorry for anyone who was falsely accused of being associated with this account and falsely accused of being a cyberbully today and in those videos. Yes, Husky Mom, the post that I just showed her from the person behind this account, the racist post. So, I'm just sorry for anybody who was falsely accused. I know what it feels like to be falsely accused, and misinformation spread about you. Thank you, Andrea. So I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry that, we did play the videos and it showed your profile, but you did nothing wrong. Many of you. I mean, some of those people may be her true supporters, but I saw lots of people on there that did absolutely nothing wrong, that do not support, Diva Rebel. They don't support racism. They don't cyberbully people. And that's what you were being associated with. And, I'm sorry that this account did that, that exposure account. And that's why as soon as I found out, you could see I was messaging back and forth with them for a great part of the day. I showed the messages earlier in my live stream, and I was calling it out and I wasn't letting it slide. So, yeah. Barb, I think you were shown on one of the videos. Yes. Not by me. You're not being called out by me. You're being called out by this exposure group. Not by me. No. Hold on. I don't remember what part. Okay, Delia. Yeah. There was a video posted by this Exposing Divas cult that, I have not looked yet, Ladybug. Like, I honestly I think blocked them right away. This Exposing Divas cult, page, posted a video, showing, like, I guess over 100 different accounts now at this point of being a supporter of Diva Rebel, aka Prevailed T, and being a cyberbully. And again, not defending Diva Rebel at all. I'm holding this live saying both of these accounts are not good. Like, look, you follow who you want, right? I'm not telling you who to follow. I am not telling you who to follow. I'm not telling you who to support. I'm not trying to tell you who to live streams to go into or none of that. Right? I'm just pointing out what Diva Rebel has done and why I do not support her and her account, and why I think it's a bad account, okay? And then I'm also provided information about this account as well, and how they spread misinformation and made false accusations, and why I don't support this account either, and I think it's a bad account. So, both. Oh, it's okay, Nicole. It's all good. So, right. I am pointing out problematic behavior on both of these accounts. Okay? It's up to you what you want to do. I have them both blocked. Pretty sure I blocked them both already. If not, then I'll make sure. I might have unblocked one to like get a video or something like that. But the other one is Prevailed Tea. So I'm not telling anybody. Not telling anybody what to do, and I'm not gonna, pester you or make a video about you or, block you or anything like that if you follow any of these accounts, okay? But I'm just putting the information out there. Yes, Messy. That's up to you to decide. I want no part of neither one of these accounts. Neither one of them. So, those decisions are all up to you. I don't follow racists. No, known racists, I guess I should say. If I know they're racist, nope, absolutely not. Blocked. If I know accounts spreading misinformation and making false accusations on people, blocked. The other one is the exposure account. That's the one that posted the misinformation and false accusations. Right, Andrea? Yep. We don't play that. We don't play that racist stuff. Yeah, this account goes live too, but they stream Diva and talk shit about her. So, yeah, the backup is Awake and Aware 000, I think, is the backup account. I don't think I blocked that one yet, so I have to block that one still. I can show you that one because I'm blocking that one. Hold on. Yeah, no. They're both problematic in my eyes. You make your own decision, but they're both problematic in my eyes.
Here comes my.
Let me see. Awake and Aware. There you go. Here's her other account. This is Diva's other account. So, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Block. Block. Good night, animal lover. You're welcome. No, I do not cover Faith, Melissa. I mean, I have a channel for her in my Discord, and we get notifications when she goes live and stuff. But I don't know if she still is but for a while there, she was just live so often, and she battles and all that, and I hate watching battles. So I just can't really, I can't really cover her. It would be very, very time consuming, and I just can't watch all the battles and stuff. That's just something I never enjoyed watching or anything like that. Not that watching the scammers and beggars is enjoyable either, but I think you know what I mean. It's really annoying to me. It's especially annoying to me. Yeah, and there are other creators that cover Faith. DivaRebel's not the only person that covers Faith Langhorne. So, if I did want to catch up on what was going on with Faith, I would look to other creators. I would not look to Diva Rebel. She would be like the last person that I would go to. You're very welcome, Barb. You're very welcome, Dawn. If anybody missed any part of this live, as soon as it ends, I will start downloading it off of, my programs, and I will get it uploaded onto my YouTube. So that way, you can watch it in full. If you missed anything important in the beginning, I did try to recap and go through, a lot of it, but if you missed the messages part, that'll be in the video. Yes, thank you, Marlisa. It is Scamslam 411 on YouTube is the page that it will be posted on. And certainly if you have any other questions or concerns, you can feel free to reach out to me via message on TikTok, via my email, which is scamslam411@gmail.com. Or if you are on Discord, my name on Discord is Scamslam. And so you can send me a request on Discord if you would like. And if you want to join the Discord, you can let me know, and I can let you know how to do that also. So you are very, very welcome. If anyone, again, has any questions or concerns, just reach out to me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their evening, the rest of their weekend. I hope you rest well tonight. And if you see anything else problematic on those accounts, even though those accounts are blocked, if I see anything problematic on that exposure account, I'm going to report it. And I told them that in the messages that I was going to report. I told them I was going to report those videos for misinformation and for harassment. And then they removed them. So at least that's a good thing too. The videos were taken down. But if I see anything else like that, definitely going to report it. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.